There's two types of footworks that we want to go through. Previously, what we did the rotation, body mechanics, and so forth. So we want to do the footwork that supports the technique. Okay. The first footwork that I'm going to show you is Yoriashi. What we're going to do is going to slide in 1 and 2. The back leg is going to actually drag, but we're not going to emphasize the drag. We're going to actually push off the back leg.
This is amazing stuff. Are you joining us right now? If you haven't already joined us, why don't you go ahead and get up out of your chair and stand with us. We're going to go back and forth this way so you can stand so that you can see the monitor as well as you can. We're starting off with some basic footwork. So it's just how we walk forward and walk back.
Come on in, everybody. This is really fun stuff, okay? Now from here, Yoriashi, once again, what we're going to do is going to step forward and with the back leg, move in. Good. Maintaining the same hip level, okay? Once again, we're going to break it down in 2 counts. Ready? Set from here. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. And turn around. Good, good. We're going to repeat the same sequence, but from here, we're going to go to this area. Ready?
Same leg or a different leg?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you're comfortable with, okay? Remember what I always say. Master one side. Ready, set? Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. And turn around. Okay, a key point here. When we're doing this, what I want is making sure that your knees are actually squeezing in this area here, okay? Normally people want to keep their knees forward. What I want is make sure your knees are squeezing in. Pretend like you're actually holding a volleyball. Okay? What this does actually, it stabilizes the center of gravity, or what you call the center mass.
You know what? This is a perfect time for the action cam. Let's take a look at how those feet are angled and where the knees are pointed. As I change my body position, it sometimes changes the angle of my feet or where my knees are pointing. And I thought we should take a closer look at exactly where they're supposed to be pointing. Sensei, where did I put my feet and my knees and angle my body?
David, Dorian, Mark, what I want you to do is center your body here. But what I want you to do is also another thing is to imagine yourself holding a volleyball, pinching the knees here. There we go, in this position. Now, when you erect your spine here, what I want you to do is look for the center of mass, okay? Now, when you position yourself here or back, look for where you feel that your weight distribution is 50-50.
My weight distribution is 50-50. Are my toes pointing not straight forward, though?
Not straight forward, but not perpendicular to the line of attack.
Not perpendicular.
What we want to do is do something like a 30 degrees to a 45-degree angle.
Got it.
So there's less stress in the knee area.
Got it.
One more round. Ready, set? Let's start with Yoriashi. Ready? Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. And turn around. Owate. Good. Good. Now from here, we're going to introduce Tsugiyashi. Tsugiyashi, let's say Yoriashi is for something that's in mid-range. Tsugiyashi, we're using it for a longer distance, okay? So from here, Tsugiyashi, what we're going to do is put your feet together, and from there, continue Yoriashi movement. Good. Okay, watch again. Feet together, and out, and Yoriashi. Good, good. There we go. Once again. Ichi, ni. Good. Ichi, feet together, ni. Good. And turn around. Okay. Let's break this down even more, okay? Left hand out. Okay. Now from here, watch me. Ichi, ni, san.
This is a 3-part step.
It's a 2-part step.
It's a 2-part step.
2-part step.
Because 2 and 3 are 1 part.
Because remember, in Yoriashi, we already established that movement. So all we're doing is adding in a shuffle. From here, watch again. Ichi, ni, san.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ichi, ni, san. Good. Ichi, ni, san. Good. Ichi, ni, san. Good.
As you can tell, even for somebody who's done martial arts before, learning new techniques can sometimes be complicated, sometimes be a little bit confusing. So if this is giving you a little bit of confusion, don't worry about it. Just keep practicing and have some fun with it.
One more round. Ready, set?
One more round. Here we go.
Ready. Ichi, ni, san. Good, good. Ichi, ni, san. Good. Ichi, ni, san. Very nice. Ichi, ni, san. Good.
So, Sensei, so far we have practiced basic footwork and some basic punches. Is there anything else that is fundamental to karate?
Of course, kicking.
Kicking.
Let's start off with something called a maigeri, or the front kick.
Okay.
Front snap kick to be specific. Okay. Let's start off with your feet together here. Good. Feet together and feet apart. Good. And let's warm up first before we do any type of ballistic movement, okay? I want your hands up in this position here. And practice lifting your knee up. Ichi, and then knee. Good. Ichi, knee. Good. Ichi, knee. Good. Ichi, knee.
So by the way, just a reminder, he's counting in Japanese. So there's knee, and then there's knee. So ichi, 1, knee, 2.
Good. Now from here, pull your hips in under your shoulders, okay? Ready? Ichi. Good. Knee. Good. San. Good. Shi. Go. Rok. Sich. Hach. Q. Ju. Good. Now from here, we're going to start the actual kick, okay? What it looks like is this here. Ichi. And then down. Okay? Now, watch again. What I'm going to do is lift my knee up. 1, lift my knee up. 2, extend. And 3, down. Okay? Once again. Ichi, 1, 2, pull back, and down. Good. Let's try this a little slower. Why don't we keep our hands up as a point of reference? And from here, when I say ichi, I want to do this. 1, kick, and then down. Good. Okay? Let's try this a few more times. Ready, set? Right side first. Ichi. Knee down. Good. Now let's do the left side. Knee. Down. Good. Now right side. San. Down. Good. Left side. Shi. Down. Good. Go. Down. Good. Now, everybody, if you have a chair, you can use a chair as a point of stability as well. What I would suggest is putting your chair here and kicking and then down.
You know what else we can do? If you've got a partner like this, we'll just grab my wrist like that. All right? Because it's always good with a friend. Right?
Or we can also do this as well.
You know, this as well. Hand on shoulder. Either way.
And we can do the drill. Let's start with your left side. Ready, set?
Sure.
Ichi. Knee down. Good. Now, I'm going to separate. Ready, set. Let's do this 10 more times.
Okay.
Now, go very slowly.
If you haven't already done so, make sure that you're up out of your chair, clear away the coffee table a little bit so that you don't kick over the bric-a-brac. But try this with us. We can start slow, then add some speed. Sensei's going to lead us through this drill.
Okay. Let's do this slowly. Let's do it 10 more times. Okay, ready? From natural position. Okay, hands to your side, this way here. For balance, a little counterbalance here. We're going to start with the right side first. Okay, ready? Set. Ichi. And then down. Good. Now from there, the left side. Knee. And down. Good. San. Down. Good. Shi. Down. Go. Down. Rok. Down. Sich. Down. Hach. Down. Q. Down. Now big kiai. Ju kiai.
Hey!
Good.
Sensei,
Now,
I have a question.
Yes.
So when we're kicking here, should my toes be pointed forward or should my toes be pulled back?
In motion, it is suggested that your toes are pointing down. While point of target or point of impact, you want to make sure your toes are pointing up. So the ball of your foot is actually impacting the actual target.
That sounds like a perfect opportunity for the action cam. Now, if the foot is in the wrong position, you might not be able to deliver the power of this kick into your opponent. And even worse, you might do damage to your own body. So Sensei is going to show us exactly the right foot position to be in for maigiri, the front kick.
Mark, if you don't mind, okay, why don't you put your hand on my shoulder here? We're going to start with the maigiri, okay? For everyone, please go at your own pace, okay? Ready, set, knee up, good. Now from there, he's going to extend his foot He's going to extend his leg here. There we go. There we go. Good. Now, in this case here, his toes are up, so he's hitting with the ball of the foot in this area. If his toes are down and he hits in this area, this could actually result in breakage of his toes. Okay, and he comes back up again from point of reference once again, and he goes back down. Okay, let me demonstrate to you the maigeri, or the front kick, while I'm kicking the bag. Now from here, hands are always the critical position, number one. Okay, as you can see, my knees are pointing inward. Okay, now from here, ichi one and two back. Ichi one and two back. Okay. Ichi one and two back. Last one, ichi one and two back. Good. Okay, great everyone. What we're going to do next is we're going to do the maigeri, or what we call the front snap kick in a fighting position. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to step forward. Do you remember from the last lesson here? There we go, in a fighting position. Everyone check your position here. Make sure the front foot is in line with the back heel. Good. Also checking your knees. Once again, pushing your knees up. And check your fighting position. Okay. Now, when I count ichi, or one, what I'm going to do is this, everyone. I'm going to actually use this leg, ichi, and then back down. Notice my hand position. I'm not keeping it here. I'm going to rotate. I'm going to do this. Ichi, one, and then back down again. Watch again. Ichi, then back down again. Okay. Ready, set? Let's go for 10. Is everyone ready?
Ready, sir.
Okay. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rok. Sichi. Now, one key point, everyone. Make sure before you kick, lift the knee up. Lift the knee up before you kick. And then back down again. Okay? Ready, set?
Sir.
Yes.
Go. Good. Rok. Let me join in. Sich. Hutch. Q. Last one, ki. Q, ki.
Ah, yeah.
Good. Now from here, we're going to use our front leg. This is called the maigeri, but we're going to use a slight angle in this direction. We can also call this mikazuki geri, which is an angular kick or a short kick. What it looks like, you're going to shift your body weight back here and kick. Good. Ready? Knee. Good. San. It's not too difficult, right? Shi. Go. Rok. Sich. Good. Let me join in. Hachi. Q. Jukiai.
Hey!
Good. And yame. Okay. Could I have both of you come over here?
Sir.
Good. Next thing we're going to do is a maigeri, but stepping in forward. What this looks like here, I'm going to get my fighting position. I'm going to step inside and then back down again. Now notice, after I kick, I pull my heel back to my leg once again, right? This way, if I kick, I come back to my starting point and I smoothly transition to the next movement.
Sir.
Ready? Let's try this. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Good. And turn around. Good. Now, for those of you that are actually trying this, and this is hard for the first time, it doesn't matter how high you can actually kick. The main thing is you lift your knee up. If it's knee level, that's fine. If it's waist level, it's fine as well.
Can we also slow down just a little bit?
We can do that as well.
Okay.
Ready, set. Let's do one round slow. How's that?
Yes, sir.
Ready? So it looks kind of like this here. Ichi, and then back down again. You see my mechanics are still the same. The only difference is I'm changing my speed. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Ichi. Good. Ni. Good. San. Shi. And turn around. Good. I tell you what, let's do this again. This time at full speed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Ready?
Ready.
Ichi. Good. Ni. Good. San. Last one. Kiai.
Hey!
And turn around. Yame. Good. And bow.
So these are some great fundamental techniques. We practiced just the punching in the last lesson, but we've also added footwork forward and back, and now we're adding kicks so that we can advance, we can use our attack techniques, whether it's a punching or a kicking. Sensei, can we do one more where we have a punch and a kick together?
No problems at all. I was just going to go there. Ready? Everybody get your fighting position. Ready?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. The next one here, we're going to use something that we already learned before, which is the jab, right? But we're going to incorporate this with the kick as well. Okay. So what it looks like is this here. Number one, I'm going to kick one down, and I'm going to jab. And then I'm going to reset again. Everyone got it?
Got it,
okay,
sir.
Ready, set. Ichi, kicking, jab, and down. Good. We're going to do this again. Kicking, jab, and back. Ready, good. Kicking, jab, and reset. Good. And turn around.
Perfect.
Good. Let's do this one more round. How's that?
Sure.
Ready, set. Ichi, ni. Good. Ichi, ni. Good. Ichi, ni. Good. And turn around. Let's pick up the pace a bit more. Ready, set?
And this could be our last one?
Yes. Last three. Ready?
Sure.
Ichi, ni. Good. Ichi, ni. Last one, I'll join you with kiai on the punch. Ichi, kicking, kiai.
Hey!
And yame.
Basic punches, stances, reverse punch, jabs. These are all, even the kicks are what we might call fundamentals of martial arts. And we'll use them in a variety of different situations. But in karate especially, we have a principle known as never strike first. Therefore, a lot of the techniques that we learn in karate are defensive techniques, and that's where we're going to go next. Sensei, what should we do?
As stated before, all striking techniques, punching, strikes, we refer to as tsuki.
Tsuki.
The Japanese term is tsuki. Now, all kicking techniques we refer to as geri.
Geri.
We have the front kick that we just did, the front snap kick that we just did. We said mai geri. Okay. In this instance here, we're starting to work on the blocks, which is fundamental to karate. And we're going to refer to that as uke.
Uke.
In this particular block that we're going to be using something called churan uch uke, or the inside middle block. Okay. We're going to start off with a bow. Okay, good. Now your feet apart in a natural position.
And
as
by
long
the
as you're
way,
stable.
this is a perfect opportunity for you to join us. So if you haven't already stood up and got out of your chair, clean a little space out in front of the TV monitor and join us right here. Feet are about shoulder width apart.
Shoulder width apart.
Natural stance.
Okay, good. And a slight bend in the knee. Okay. Everyone, put your arms up this way here. And what we're going to do is just rotate the waist. Ready, set, ichi, and back. Ready? Ichi, and back. Ready? Now from here, when I rotate, I pull back the other arm and back. Good. Rotate, pull back the other arm and back here. Now from here, as I pull back the other arm here, what I want to do, gentlemen, is rotate the arm as well. Okay? Covering my midline. Good. And back. Ready? One and back. One and back. Knee and back. San and back. Shi and back. Go and back. Rok and back. Sich and back. Hach and back. Q. Okay, good, Mark. I'm going to keep this a little lower here. There we go. So you're protecting the midsection, the overall midsection here. And back. Q. And David Dorian, what I'm going to do is have the elbow come a little closer to your body so my target tends to deflect off your arm. Okay. And back. San. And back. Shi. And back. Go. And back. Rok. And back. Sich. And back. Hach. And back. Q. And back. The next one, kiai, the big kiai. Ju kiai!
Hey!
And back. Good. And from your yame. Good. Okay, bow. Okay. The next drill, what we're going to do is we're going to practice an idea called tai sabaki. Okay. which is the body movement. Okay. David Dorian, could I use you for example, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. We're going to bow. Get in your fighting position here.
Hi-ya.
Good. And from here, you're going to punch towards my midsection. Ichi. There we go. Good. As you can see, if I stay still and I block, I'm still going to get hit. Okay. But if you do this again, Ichi, I move this direction here. And let's turn around so everyone else can see. The viewers at home can see. Now from here. As you punch, Ichi, one. I deflected his arm and his force went in that direction. Okay. Once again. Ichi, one. And Ichi, one. Slowly. Boom. Okay. Ichi, one. Boom. Good. Good. Okay.
By the way, you notice that Sensei and I and Mark and Sensei are beginning to incorporate the bowing into even our practice session. So this is just a little bit about the tradition of martial arts, and in particular, the philosophy and the mental training. A great deal of the mental training of karate, as many other martial arts, is to develop the character. And showing a sign of respect, even just going into something simple like one simple technique, is a great part of your training. So you can even pretend doing this at home as you get into and out of your different drills. Just give us a little bow. Os.
Next section. Okay, good. What we're going to do next is, Mark, could I have you come over here, please? Okay, right over here. Good, good, good. Okay, good. Right in this area. Good, good. And David Dorian right here. Good.
Sir.
Okay. Mark, what I want you to do is get in the fighting position. Fighting position. All you're going to do is step in, punching, and stay there. Okay. As David Dorian receives your punch, what he's going to do is he's going to step back. Let's calm down, Mark. He's going to step back with the Churanuke and stay there. And I say knee, come back to a neutral position again. Okay, your target zone is his midsection or the Chudan area. Ready, set, Ichi. Good. As you can see, his hand is pulled back here. His elbow is in. Good, protecting his vital areas. And his trajectory has now changed.
You know what? That's a perfect position for the action cam. Let's get a little bit closer on the position of my elbow in relationship to the position of his punch. So as you can imagine, the whole idea of blocking is to protect your own body so that you don't get hit, which means it does make a big difference if my elbow and my fist are in the right position or not. So, Sensei, what do you think about this position?
This is great. What I want you to do is keep your elbow closer to your body, okay? The actual distance is 1 fist away from your body. This way you can actually use your body's weight to redirect his forces of his punch. By doing that, it changes his trajectory. So now the force of his punch is going this direction instead going to you. Now, also another thing is, as you can see, this opening here is created. He is off balance. We call this kazushi, which is off balancing your opponent. And if you like, Mark, stay there, please. And David Dorian, could you please punch? There we go. In the vital area, and you pull your hand back, and it's back. Let's go back again. Let's try this drill again.
Yes, sir.
Ready, set? Ichi. And back again. Ready? Ichi. And back again. As you can see, the timing was off a little bit because you're reaching, right?
Right.
Okay, let's try that again. Ichi. There we go. Knee. Okay. You want to keep this as close as possible. Ichi. There we go. Knee. Ichi. Knee. Last one in Kiai. Ichi.
Ah!
Knee. And yame. And bow. And let's start with the left hand. Ready, set, and pull your hand back. Slowly, Ichi. Okay. Now from here, knee. Now let's speed it up. Ichi. Knee. Sankiai.
Hiya!
And yame. Good, good. Okay. The next block I want to introduce is called the Joranuke, or the upper block. Okay. This is, if any case anyone's attacking your head area, we're going to make sure to have a tool to protect that area. Okay. Now, the first thing is first. Joranuke looks like this here. Ichi, ni. Goes up here. Ichi, ni. Here. What I'm going to have you do, from a yoi position, okay, Put your arm up this way here. Good. Now, pull the hand back. Good. And we're going to block. Good. And down. Okay. Block and down. I'm going to have you do this again. Up and down. Up. Now stay right there. There's many types of blocks. This block here is called a deflective block. If I were to put force here, the strike would actually come down, right? Good. Ready? And down. Ready? Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi. Now from here, leave the arm up. Now the other arm comes up here in this area, and we're blocking. Ichi. Good. Come down again. Ni. Down again. San. One more time. Shi. Good. Now from here, what I'm going to do is stay there. I'm going to actually come in this way. This comes on the inside and comes up. Ichi. Good. Ni on the inside. Good. San. Shi. Go. Rok. Sich. Hach. Q. Jukiai.
Hey!
Good. And yame. Okay. And bow. Good. Okay.
Fantastic. Now, I was curious because we had some body rotation with the inside middle block. Is there any body rotation with the upper block?
There is body rotation in the upper block, especially if you're moving with the stance. But when you're stationary, there's almost no body rotation whatsoever. There's a slight gyration of the hips here. So from here, I'll show you, if you refer to my belt knot here, right? If I do this, ichi here, ni, here, this area here. As you can see, it's a slight rotation. Ni here, san, here, this area.
So it's very small, maybe like an inch to either side almost.
Correct.
Right. Got it.
Can we do a partner drill?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. The main thing about the partner drill is use the partner for a target. Okay, David Dorn, if you don't mind standing in front of me.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, now could you please execute the Joranuke, Ichi? Good, good. Okay. Right here, this area. Okay, all I'm gonna do is go slowly. Ni. Good. San. Shi. Go. Rok. Sich. Okay. Now I'm gonna change a strike. In case this is difficult, you can do this. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Also, you can close your fist. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Good. And yame.
If we can do this with our partners here, let's do the same thing. Watch Sensei as if he is executing the strike towards you, but block in the same way. Now, this makes a huge difference. As I was executing this, I noticed that it changed my body position depending on knowing that there was a strike coming at me. And then this will be the last thing we do.
Hey, bow. Okay. Feet apart. Okay. Everyone ready for the block, right?
Sir.
Okay. As I punch, I want you to block. Ready? Blocks up. Left hand block up. Good. Ready, set. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rok. Sich. Hach. Q. Don't be late. Jukiai. Hey.
Hey!
And yame. Good. Wait.
And that's a perfect place to end this section of drills. In a fight, things are happening fast and furiously. Nobody is standing toe-to-toe. People are always moving around. So the footwork that we practice in our practice techniques are about getting closer and further away from our opponents. I want to get closer when I want to attack. I want to get further away when I want to defend. So this is called gauging the distance. And many of our techniques are all about gauging the proper distance. As you saw when Sensei was correcting me with my inner block here, the distance matters because if I'm too far away or if I'm too close, the defensive or offensive technique will not be effective. Now, in karate especially, we have a philosophy, as I said, called never strike first. So our tactics of closing the distance, of gauging the distance, have to do with anticipating something happening. A response, a reaction. And we have three basic kinds of responses, reactions in karate. We have what's called go-no-sen, sen-no-sen, and sen-sen-no-sen. Go-no-sen is anticipating the action. What am I going to do after they move? Sen-no-sen is anticipating the anticipation. What do we do if we both start moving together? How do I change my tactic? And sen-sen-no-sen means anticipating the intention. I have to sort of read my opponent's mind so that I know exactly what their intention is and then get there before they do. In all three of these situations, I'm anticipating something. I am gauging my reaction to their action, even if it's only up here, but never striking first.